Teams are more sophisticated versions of groups. Members of a team tend to interact more frequently, focus more on task performance, and work more interdependently. Their goals are more explicitly defined and strategically aligned with the team's overall purpose. And they tend to be more structured, organized, adaptive, and cohesive. Let's explore 7 types of teams. Members of project teams are temporarily brought together to complete a specific task or project, at which point the team disbands and ceases to exist. They often have unique technical skills that compensate for other members' weaknesses. Examples include negotiation teams, commissions, and design teams. Functional teams are the most common, well-known type. They have a traditional hierarchy with supervisors and subordinates, and they often make up a department or division within an organization. Members of cross-functional teams, like executive boards, have different types of expertise, such as operations, finance, strategy, and management. Members of self-managed, self-directed teams are responsible for managing their day-to-day activities with little to no supervision. The self-designing types select their own members. The self-governing types are responsible for all aspects of the work, including setting the overall direction of the work, executing tasks, and monitoring processes. Since the COVID pandemic, virtual teams have exploded in popularity. Members of these teams work in different geographic locations and rely on a combination of technology-based communication channels such as telephone, email, text, and video conferencing to exchange information and provide social support. Although they often work in various locations, some may work in different groups within the same parent company or different organizations altogether. Members of global or multinational teams are from different national or cultural backgrounds. They may speak different languages, hold different values, and represent vastly different constituents. Although they often work virtually, this isn't always the case. Members of the United Nations and the World Health Organization are from multiple different countries, and they work together both face-to-face and virtually. Members of crisis or rapid response teams are trained to work under intense pressure and respond to emergency situations by assessing and de-escalating crises. They spend a great deal of their time planning and preparing for these situations. As a result, they're better equipped to deal with the time and safety pressures and quickly operate specialized tools, equipment, and technology. Examples include emergency medical teams and crisis hotline volunteers. The final category is athletic teams, which don't fit neatly into one of the other categories. What sets this type apart from the others is the fact that they compete against other teams within the same sport or activity. This competitive environment creates unique dynamics that are of interest to not only researchers, but also spectators and investors. Teams remain a popular way of structuring modern organizations, in part due to the romance of teams, the notion that they can do anything. But the evidence is clear. They don't always perform better than groups. In the next few videos, you'll learn more about how to build high-performing teams.